have noticed that sometimes when you go outside, your parents might ask you to wear a face mask like this. They might even ask you to wash your hands more frequently, but why? Why is washing your hands with soap and water so important? Well, washing your hands with soap and water is so important because soap and water washes off all the yucky germs that are on your hands. A germ is a simple word for an organism, a tiny living thing that can cause disease or sometimes make you sick. But do not fear, because soap, ta-da, is our superhero. And humans have been using it for thousands of years to get rid of germs to make sure we all stay safe. So soap is basically just a combination of ionic salts, oils, or fats, and water. And when you mix them all together, that creates soap. Now, I want you to look at your hands. Ta-da. Our hands are covered with natural oils. Everyone has oils on their hands, and germs like to stick to that oil. However, water, displayed here, does not like oil. So if you just rinse your hands with water here, the oil won't come off, meaning neither will the germs that are sticking to it. However, soap loves water and it loves oil. So when you rub soap onto your hands, the soap sticks to the oil in the water from the sink when you wash your hands. From there, the soapy water carries the oil that carries the germs with it, making your hands all clean. So go ahead and wash your hands under the sink like the one I have behind me. Ta-da! And now let's move on to the experiment.
Welcome to our experiment. For this experiment, you will just need a little bit of soap, some water, and some pepper that you've sprinkled over the top of the water. And so today we are going to be learning about germs and why it is so important to wash your hands. So first thing I want you to do is to dip your finger into the water. The pepper is going to represent a coronavirus or a virus, bacteria, germs, things you don't want on your hand. And if you look at that, it's all sticking to my finger. However, if I dip a clean finger into the soap like this, it's all coated, and then I dip it into the virus-infected water, watch what happens. Ta-da! The pepper is running away from the soap. This is why it's so important to wash your hands.
Welcome everybody to my desk. We're going to be finishing today's discussion on germs and the importance of washing hands with a very fun booklet titled Germs, a booklet about germs by Donna Roberts. So this is what it looks like. And for this activity, you'll really just need 4 things. You'll need the printed pages for the booklet. You'll need some scissors. You'll need a stapler or tape, something to bind the papers together. And then you'll need some coloring pencils, markers, crayons, whatever you like. But today I'm going to be using colored pencils. And so that's all you need. This is a really fun and informational activity. It's a fun booklet, but it also has a lot of informative facts about what germs are and how we can get rid of them. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to start off with step 1. And step 1 is coloring the germs. I will only color one so the video doesn't get too long, but I'll use it as an example for us. I kind of already started coloring it, but let's get it going. So I'll angle this down so you can see what I'm doing. But first, we're going to color in one of the germs. So I already started coloring him just to give us a head start, but just so you can kind of see, maybe get some inspiration. And it's a very colorful germ. I chose some purple and blue to make him really stand out. He's a fun little germ. And I hope all of you are doing really well with all of our virtual changes. I know as a student, all my classes are online. So I bet for you student parents, or your little kids, I bet you guys have a lot of things online as well. But there is a good quote, I'll read it from my computer, by Blaise Pascal, and it says, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." I'll read that one more time. Blaise Pascal says, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." And And that way, though staying at home and having all these virtual changes has been really hard, I think Blaise Pascal touches on an important point that staying at home can also be a blessing because it gives you time to reflect on life and on yourself. It really makes you grateful to see people. I know since I've been away from people so long in quarantine, it makes me extra grateful when I go to the grocery store and I'm able to interact with everybody. Okay, so I finished up this little germ. I'll show you how I colored him. There he is. You see him? He's that little purple and pink. And so although he's colorful, you don't want these guys on you. It's very cute, but germs are not a good thing. And so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to color all the rest on your time, but then we are going to cut along these black lines so we have individual pages. So I'll go ahead and do that for us. If you have little ones with you, you might want to help them with this part and remind them to cut away from your body. So don't be cutting towards yourself. We don't want any of you getting hurt. You want to make sure that you're cutting away from your body. That way the sharp ends of the scissors don't hurt anybody. Yeah, so you just kind of cut along those black lines. I think all of you will really like this little booklet. I have learned a lot about germs from this activity. I learned that soap and water doesn't kill germs, it washes them away, which is why washing your hands is so important. Hand sanitizer kills some germs as well. These were new facts to me. I thought regular soap and water, it just kills germs, which in a way is true, it gets rid of them. But I didn't realize that it washed away the germs. And that was a new fact for me. And all of this information in this booklet is actually based off of an article. And it's titled, "This Viral Experiment Using Pepper and Soap Teaches Kids Importance of Hand Washing," written by Becky Mansfield. So that's what all the information in this is related to. And I actually did a bit of a summary of that article in the video prior to this, where we were giving backgrounds on germs and all that stuff. Okay, so the next step is once you have all these cute little germs cut out, you are going to arrange them in chronological order. And you see, they make this really easy because they include the page number right here on the right-hand side. And so you can just, know exactly which pages come after each other. So you have the front, 1, 2, 3. You'll cut them all out, you'll put them together. And I actually don't have a stapler, but all of you will have a stapler. And so you will staple it here, and then, or here, wherever you want. And then you're going to create this cute little booklet. And so this is what it'll end up looking like. Kind of like that. And I can just go ahead and read it to you guys while I'm here. So this is Germs by Dr. Roberts, just so you can kind of see. What are germs? Germs are little creatures. They are too small to be seen. That's what they look like. Are germs bad? Germs make you sick, so germs are bad. And that's the one I colored. He doesn't look bad. He looks quite cute, actually. But they are bad. You don't want germs on you. Where are germs? Germs are everywhere. They're on things you touch. They can be in the air, too. How do I get rid of germs? Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And use soap. Remember what we learned. Water does not kill germs. Germs are hidden in the oil on our hands. And the only way to get that oil off your hands with the germs inside of it is soap. So use soap when you're washing your hands. And you may ask, how long should I wash my hands? Sing the ABC song in your head while washing your hands. This should be long enough to kill the germs. Does hand sanitizer kill germs? Yes. Use it when you can't wash your hands. Then the very last page is some questions, which I will leave up to you guys to figure out on your own based on everything you've learned from this activity. So there you have it. You have your cute little booklet. We will attach the link to the template so you can print it out on your own time. And I hope you enjoyed this activity. I hope it was informative. And I hope you all just have a very beautiful and restful rest of your day. So remember, little germs are on everything. We can wash them off the outside of our bodies using soap, but we also don't want them to get inside our bodies. So make sure to wash your hands before you eat a meal. That way the germs don't get on your food and they don't get inside your body and make you sick. Also, make sure to wash your hands after leaving the bathroom and after leaving a very busy store. Because by doing this, you will keep your family, your friends, and yourself as safe can be. So, hope you enjoyed this lesson, and we will see you soon. Bye!